Good. Hi. That's better. No, this is not the book review. This is the very last piece of the live or of the book. This is the very last little piece of it. All right. Where was we at? Let's see. Yep, this is where we were. So we were 86% through this, as you can see down here. Okay. Hi, Allison. Okay. All right, let's get to it. We good. I just wanted to wait for my 2 minutes so I don't get in trouble for saying nothing crazy. We starting. All right. Hi guys. How are you? Oh my goodness, my eyes start watering right when I started getting ready to talk. Y'all already know I'm winding down, which is why I'm reading. I'm excited. This is the end of Toni Michelle's book. Hold on, you guys. Let me get this cough out, honey. This is the end of Toni Michelle's book. And this book has been very adventurous. Okay. As a matter of fact, we're going to go right now. I'm going to go right now and create a playlist for Toni Michelle's books. I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all the book read for me, it was the raw shit for me. It was the raw picture that she painted in the book for me, because a lot of this stuff we can relate to. The book is rather hood, if you know what I mean. Okay, we are creating a public playlist right now for Toni Michelle. Let me take y'all there with me, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna just do it myself. I'm going into the settings right now as we speak, guys, and I am adding on some auto words. So there are certain words that I can put on my channel, and those words will automatically pick up what I want them to pick up for Tony Michelle. So that's a wonderful thing. And we are just doing that now in my playlist settings. So we're going to add new videos to the top. Set as official series for this playlist. Okay, we're going to allow embedding. Absolutely. Okay. So okay, hold on, because I got something going on. I wonder how. It's not how you do that. That's not how you do that either. Okay, usually I shouldn't have to manually add my videos. I don't know what's going on right now. But it is asking me to manually add my videos right now. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to come play with this and figure out why is it doing that. Hold on. Let me see. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I done started playing around with my damn settings. But that's good because it let a lot of y'all just come, you know, trickle right on in with your girl. All right. Let's start this reading, honey. Juice and Charles both agree they have work to do. We have checks coming from the final job we did. Kimisha has clients waiting for her at the shop. And as far as the 3 AT aliens, well, we decided to go shopping. Nothing exciting about my day. In fact, everything was cool until I made the mistake of going out that night. But he lied. He was mine. Coming downstairs after getting dressed, it's no surprise that Terrence and I are dressed alike in a lot of ways. Red shirt, blue jeans. My shoes are leopard and his are Gucci's. Same colors, head to toe. We, the ladies, decide to take my Challenger. Terrence, Juice, and Charles take Charles's car. Pulling up to the club underground, I feel uneasy, but I never express my feelings to the ladies. Luckily, we find 2 open spaces in front of the club despite the long line outside. As usual, we walk straight to the door inside the club. Let's take straight to the door and inside the club. Let's take pictures, Tori, since you'll probably be off the club scene for a while after tonight. Not sure I agree or disagree with her statement. I know one thing's for sure. I'm always down to flick up. First picture is with my brother. It's been a long time since Terrence and I have taken pictures together. I hand the picture man $200 and start what looks like a celebrity photo shoot. My mother would have loved these photos. In fact, when I get back to Atlanta, I'll have it laminated and place it on her grave. Next picture, of course, is with my bitches. Then, this time for the president and his first lady to shine. Once Juice walks up, I can feel the jealousy and tension in the air. We kiss on the first pose. He holds my stomach on the next. I knew it would piss off the chicks staring at us. Once we finish at the picture booth, me and my girls head to the VIP area. On the way there, I'm bumped, and it's a hard bump. I glance at her with a damn bitch look. Calm down, T. That's how they act up in here, Dior says, trying to calm the situation. Dior, you know I slap on one of these hoes. So let's not make me go there, I snapped. Once we got up to the I'm too used to saying VIPT, honey. Once we got up to VIP, Dior and Kimisha make it rain from the stage. I know that's our thing, but I'm chilling tonight. They still dropping, and I am not. I have enough money to live, but that doesn't mean I spend it like I used to. I've got a plan for my baby. Tori, come over here and let's make it flood, Dior yells out. Reluctantly, I join my girls. Dior hand me a stack of her money. I take out $500. I'll give it back to her later tonight. I get into the groove of things fast. We throw money and diddy bop all at the same time. I feel good. I'm really enjoying myself. Jeezy, Plies, and Wayne in heavy rotation. Before I know it, my Chanel watch tells me it's time to find my man. He needs to know I'll be leaving since I don't like to close the club anymore after what happened at Sarasota. Upon walking around, I find Juice talking to a chick that just looks utterly ridiculous. She has on ugly ass nappy Kool-Aid synthetic lace wig, What up with these hoes and these dusty wigs? This lopsided ass is obviously cemented. Her dress is so short and tight. All of them still ass cookies are falling out the jar. This bitch just ratchet. Being the boss I am, I walk right in between them. Juice puts his arm around me. What's up, my love? He said with a kiss on the cheek. I'm about to go home and bring my brother and yo ass home at a decent time. I turned back and looked the redhead in the eye. I cut my eyes at her crew. I'm not surprised at all she with the bitches that bumped me earlier. Just as I thought I was bumped into on purpose. The last bitch that bumped me is talking to Terrence. Perfect time for me to piss her off. Dior and Misha both see my motive. Before either could stop me, I walk right on her and bump her. Oh, excuse me, I say while positioning myself between the two. Brother, I'll be leaving soon. Are you riding with the fellas? Nodding his head to my last question, I turn around. All right, cool, I say, looking dead in the girl's eyes. Ho, what the fuck you looking at? The friend snaps. Only because I'm pregnant, I control my temper instead of slapping the piss from her. I'm looking at your dirty ass. I make sure I say it with much sarcasm and a smile. My brother steps between us. Yo, sis, you tripping, man. Juice pulls my arm, bringing me close to him. I explained how she bumped me earlier and how he all up in her friend's face. I feel anger growing inside of me as Redhead's friends is still running her mouth. Red isn't all that hype. She trying her best to control her friend that is now causing a scene. Huffing, Juice steps in. Hey, chill your homegirl out. Chill your homegirl out. If she touch my baby mama, I'm gonna knock her ass out. Redhead mouth drop open. Then she immediately looked down at the ground. I'm mad, but not mad enough to miss Redhead's reaction when Juice says baby mama. When the fuck is she I'm mad, but not mad enough to miss Redhead's reactions when Juice says baby mama. What the fuck is she surprised for? Before I made a move that I regret, I think I'll just be the bigger person and leave for real this time. Forget this, I'm out, and you better be too, I say while getting in Jay's face. Once we, the ladies, make our way outside, Red's friend says we got her fucked up and she want to fight. At this point, I don't understand why she's so hostile. Is she fucking my man? Kamisha yells at the girl. We all know about your dirty ass, Eureka. You finally getting some money, huh? You look like you still broke, Nisha. Please get Eureka before she get what she asking for. That pissed Red, who I know now is Nisha. That pisses off Red, who I now know is Nisha. Oh, Kamisha, boo, please. You so scary, but you talking big in front of your girls, huh? Embarrassed, Nisha doesn't respond and drops her head, which lets me know Nisha's speaking the truth. I can't stand a scary ass chick, but the fact is everyone is not born to fight or want to. This situation is starting to get way out of hand. Child, you can let your friend go. It's whatever, whoever want to fight, Dior says with that psycho giggle she has. My friend had finally had enough. Here comes that side of Dior that doesn't get out of the cage unless provoked. And we're being provoked. This hostile friend has taken off her shoes and Dior has come out of hers. Nisha does as instructed, lets Eureka go. Eureka runs straight to Dior, not even paying attention to me. I reach in Dior's purse and grab her taser and zap Eureka. This causes her to let out a yelp as she falls to the pavement. Dior pushes me out the way, wasting no time. She jumps on Eureka and the girls go at it as the club is letting out. Dior drags Eureka by her box braids through the street. Dior is getting the best of Eureka. Then out of nowhere, Eureka manages to get up. It was fair game from there. The ladies go hard. They both beating each other asses. The unamused officer walks up saying, break it up, ladies, break it up. I grab Dior, Nisha grabs Eureka. At that moment, we locked eyes. My woman's intuition tells me that she's the reason Juice stays out late, and she's the one calling him back to back. The fellas come outside, and it's obvious to them what went on. That was stupid of them to stay behind. Furious, Juice only wants me and him to ride in my car. Everyone else gets inside Charles's car. I'm glad, too, because Juice has some explaining to do. Damn, Tori, what the fuck was that shit about, Joe? You pregnant. I knew I should have left your ass home. Those words cut deep like a knife. Me? You all up in a dusty bitch face, but I have a problem. Let me make it known, Rico. If I find out you creeping on me with one of them hoes, I'll be out of here so fast. I swear to God. I look over at him so he could see the hurt on my face, but he isn't looking at me. He stares out the window until his phone starts ringing just as we pull up home. That shit frustrates me. So I jump out the car, slamming the door. I look back in the car to see Juice pick up his phone. He looks at me and ends the call. Shaking my head, I go inside and do not wait up for anyone. Child. Honey. Baby. Oh no, baby. Baby. Tony Michelle, what the hell was you thinking up in your head? This man about to go to hell because he be cheating on Tori. But she pregnant, and that ain't right, but I'm digging this story. Okay, anyway. Yes, honey. I hope y'all enjoying this book. Hell of a book. Let go. Too good to be true. The afternoon comes. I choose to be the bigger person and put last night behind us. Neither one of us is upset with each other anymore. We get dressed and head out to Maria's. When we get to his mother's house in a little part of Tampa called Ybor City, I opt to stay in the car. Not trying to be judgmental, but Miss Maria's house is just pitiful. It's a wooden shack with rooms people can rent out but share the rest of the house. It seems everyone that lived here smoked dope or are former addicts of some sort. Usually I had a lot of things to say, but I'll mind my business along with keeping my suggestions to myself. This environment can't be good for her, but I won't be the one to say it. I'm sure her son knows this. Once Juice gets back in the car, I tell him we want seafood. It's a spot a few minutes from here we could go. Drive. I'll give you the directions. Oh, wait. It's a spot from here. A few minutes from here we could go. Drive. I'll give you the directions, Juice says. When we pull up to the seafood restaurant, the guys recognize Juice once again, showing him much love. I don't know or want to know them, so I walk right past these guys without speaking. The garlic shrimp with potatoes along with red velvet cake sounds delicious. Juice orders fried jumbo shrimp with gupra and fries. Damn, baby daddy, who pregnant, me or you? We joke and tease while we eat our food. And I'll be damned. Guess who bopped their desperate ass through the door? Redhead Nisha. Now, we all know I'm far from a fool, and I see through this shit. She saw Juice's car, hopped out, but to only come inside to find him with me. There goes your boo, I say out loud. When he turns to see who I'm talking about, his face goes pale right along with hers. She tries not to look, but they both know they busted. Nisha gets on the phone after ordering her food, and she is being very rude and very ghetto. Girl, yeah, you know how these niggas get when you get they dumb. When you get what they dumb to the fat girlfriend. What? Girl, yeah, you know how these niggas get when they with they dumb to the fat girlfriends. She is giggling, still being loud and obnoxious to the point that she ticked me off. Not to mention her looks irritate my soul. I'm getting dizzy trying to hold my peace. In about 2 seconds, I'm about to snap. I'm about to be snapping on this fake plastic Family Dollar Barbie looking bitch. She pulls out a handful of cash, which lets me know we in the same game. Juice is sitting his guilty ass here, trying his hardest to eat his food and not be bothered. She toot her lips at me as she glances at us. Determined not to let this ratchet bitch win, I pull her card. Juice, let's go shopping for our baby, I say loud enough to make her flinch. A wave of relief washes over his face. Okay, baby, I'm full, so let's hit it. We gather our things as we walk past her. I say, bye, sideline hoe. Nisha frowns her face, but knows she has to stay in her place. I take the keys, hop in the driver's seat. I turn up the music and let her know you's a hoe. But you can't help it because being raised by a hoe is kind of hectic. Boy Trick Daddy sure has a way of speaking the truth. She comes out of the restaurant looking sad and pathetic as we back out. This song just for you, I say, leaning out the window. I look at her and give her a big ass grin as I toot the horn and wave goodbye. I'm on to your shit, Juice. Let me catch your trifling ass doing some shit. I'll be in Atlanta before you could piss your pants at the fact that I will be gone. Tori, you bugging. Juice is mad. And I know he want to call Nisha. Yeah. He better not let me catch him. My mind's made up. My way or no way. I thank God for Juice every day, but I don't need him. I'm strong without a man. Over the next 2 weeks, Terrence leaves. Dee and Charles move in together. Juice and I spend more time together. I find out the sex of the baby as well. Little Miss Kennedy is going to be so spoiled rotten. My belly is getting rounder by the day. I ask, why am I so big all of a sudden? But Dr. Patel assures me that each pregnancy is different. On my way from the doctor's appointment, I get a private call. I don't entertain those, so I send it to the voicemail. That doesn't help. The call comes back to back. So many that I have to cut my phone off. I pull out my second phone, and what the hell? I got private calls on there too. The only people with that number are Juice and my aunt, along with Dior. Not even Terrence has it. After confirming with all three that no one called me, I'm baffled. A wave of anxiety rushes over me. I start to cry. My emotions are getting the best of me. What if Ariana is calling me? Why can't he just let it go? Fuck. I want to go home and live a normal life. I know it's not possible right now. I have to take accountability for the situation, so I suck it up and wipe my tears. When I walk in, I'm greeted with a kiss on the stomach. Damn, girl, I love you so much. Please don't ever say that you're going to leave me again. I wonder where this is coming from, so I walk past him to go upstairs. If you try me, Juice, I'm gone. You know the deal with me, so try me if you like, I said, shrugging my shoulders, looking over the staircase, even though I knew I would die if he tried me. Juice follows me upstairs. He comes up behind me and cuffs my butt. He rubs my back, then sits on the bed. Slipping off his 8732 jeans, his thick manhood has me drooling from the mouth. My panties are sticky with anticipation. Juice is looking me dead in my eyes. Let me take that dress off so I could kiss our baby girl. Then I'm going to decide what to kiss after that. His words make me shiver all over. He takes his fingers and enters me. I can barely stand. He's making my knees weak. We haven't had sex since the fight at the club bullshit. So I'm more than ready. I lay him down on the bed, then pull down his pre-cum stained boxers. Getting on top, I watch Juice guide his dick inside of me. I slowly sit down on it, letting out a loud moan. After a few strokes, I'm wetting up the bed. It was like a storm brewing inside of me. We carry on our lovemaking for hours. Things are finally starting to feel like old times. Well. You nasty girl. You nasty girl. She nasty. She nasty. She nasty. You nasty girl. You nasty girl. You nasty girl, you nasty girl. Hey. Yes, child, the pre-cum stained drawers. Now they gonna be doing push-ups in that thing. I'm dead. All right. Since I've been in Tampa, I haven't made many friends. So when I sit down with Kamisha and Dior to plan my baby shower, I start to get homesick. Me keeping to myself is showing because my invitation list is empty. Misha invited a few of her close cousins whom I haven't met before. Dior has a few friends she made, but I don't want them around Juice or me for now. So I'll settle with a small baby shower with my friends and family. Decor was left up to me to find. Kamisha, Dior, and Aunt Jody would put them up. I hung up a picture that Juice and I took together and made into a wall mural. It hangs over the fireplace. The picture is beautiful. It's a pregnancy photo. It captured our most happiest moment. The night in Miami, we fell in love. After I admire the image along with a quick prayer to God, asking to bring me peace of mind, I head back to my room. Me being 5.5 months with this extra large belly, I need to rest my aching feet. I want to help my girls with a shower. That is tomorrow. The day has finally arrived that I could be more excited, and I couldn't be more excited. I never thought I would experience motherhood. I thought I was going to be a hot girl for the rest of my life, or maybe the sidekick to some basketball player. Boy, was I off about my future. My shower theme is Coco Chanel. D-Ray bought the cake, and it looks so beautiful, I don't want anyone to eat it. The cake has a stork holding a Chanel baby bag. Also on the cake, there's a white duffel-shaped Chanel bag, a pair of pink booties, and a plastic bottle. Everything on the cake is edible besides the bottle. Great job, Dior. I'm kind of impressed. The decor that Kamisha chose, she didn't like my initial pickings, was impressive as well. It's a real celebrity style. It's real celebrity style. On this table were the gifts. There are little bags for the guests that has a roll on Chanel No. 2 fragrance inside. The plates and napkins were custom made. They both have Coco Chanel's famous quote, "A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous." Last but not least, Auntie Jody handled the food preparations. There are glazed donuts individually wrapped with double C logo. The fruit tray is also arranged in a Chanel logo, as well as the sandwiches. We have everything in place by 1 p.m. The ladies leave to get ready so they can be back by 3. I look around in the living room. They did an excellent job. I love it. I just wish Juice was here to see it. He hauled ass earlier, typical man, since this is an all-ladies event. I showered and changed into my BB yoga fit with a pair of matching sneakers. I pulled my hair back into a tight ponytail and wait patiently for my guests to arrive while I sample the food. Kamisha came first, then D, and then Aunt Jody along with Miss Maria. Before I knew it, everyone had arrived. We laugh, eat, and play games. We were having a good old funky time. I should have known today was too good to be true. I promise no matter how hard I try to escape the bullshit, I just can't. My phone vibrates on the table. Picking it up to my disgust, I'm getting private calls during my baby shower. Frustrated, I decide I'm going to answer. Hello. I answer with an attitude. I faintly hear something, but the noise in my house is preventing me from understanding what it is. I go to the guest bathroom, dashing past Dior, who asks me what's wrong, but I don't answer. I close the door and listen closely. Man, stop. You know I got to go, Juice says in a sort of moaning voice. Fuck that hoe. This was my dick. Oh, shit, Nisha. You know how to suck a nigga dick, right? Raising my eyebrows, I take the phone from my ear and look at it in disbelief. I know damn well Juice not praising Nisha for sucking his dick. I put my ear back to the phone. This call could just not be happening. Damn, girl. I swear you got the best head and temper. Turn your ass over. Turn your ass over. Want to take all this? Juice says in a moan. Covering my mouth to keep from screaming, I open the door to see if I can spot Dior, just as I thought she was looking in my direction. So I motioned for her to join me. The tears fill up in my burning eyes, but I managed to put the phone on speaker so Dior could hear this too. We hear slurping, slobbering, and moans. Damn, Nee, you know this pussy good, but I got to get home. I told you, me and my girl having to get together. Dior's eyes widen in disbelief. She covered her mouth and continued to listen. Nisha began to moan and speak at the same time. Don't go, baby. Fuck that old wannabe bougie bitch. Y'all, you ain't say all that when I texted you to get this pussy. Was you thinking about that bitch when you walked through my door? Didn't think so. Oh, Juice, get in this pussy. Juice moans in response. Juice moaning in response told me what I needed to know. Nisha's clever ass called me to let me know she had my man wrapped between her legs, but she has no clue who she is fucking with, and neither does Juice. Just as I was about to hang up, Nisha spoke again. You got me putting all this work, getting this money for you and that lame bitch. But I do it all for you, daddy. Nisha moans. What the fuck? This ratchet asshole been giving this nigga money for me and him? Yeah, okay, fuck this shit. I can no longer listen to this conversation. I've heard enough. I'm utterly disgusted right now, but revenge is on my mind. I hang up the phone, wash my face, and join my guests as if nothing happened. I quickly came up with a plan. All he got to do is come home so I can set it in motion. He don't even know what he just got himself into behind his infidelities. I'm about to show him who the real Tory Lee is. I continue with the baby shower by telling my guests I was having a little pain, but not to worry. I laugh it off, and Aunt Jody breathes a sigh of relief. She continues on with the shower, helping me with the last game we are set to play. I'm trying hard to participate, but I keep letting my mind wander off. Maybe when he comes through that door, I'll beat his ass with a pot. Or maybe I'll bleach his Gucci shoes, cut up his polo shirts, or smash his Rolex with a hammer. Tell him it shouldn't matter since it wasn't his money he spent on it. Time passes by quickly. We eat, open up gifts. Every gift I received from Miss Kennedy was quite exquisite. I'm loving the thought of being a mother. I kick it with everybody and enjoy the remainder of the shower for what it is. The celebration of my little princess. We're starting to wrap things up, and I heard Alexis out in the yard. Juice walks in at the perfect time. All of the guests were leaving. I could finally put my thoughts into action. What's up, baby? Juice speaks and gives me a kiss on the forehead like he ain't been doing shit. He has a big box in his arms. What's in the box, love? I was so dry, I almost gave myself away. Juice turned and looked at me for a few seconds. Damn, Tori, the setup is nice. And I dig our picture on the wall like that. Man, our baby girl got the shit on lock. I smirked at Juice without saying a word. Dior comes down from her old room. Tori, can I take the Challenger out tonight? Dior says with a wink, shrugging. Yeah, just leave me your keys. Dior, please. Yeah, just leave me your keys. Dior, please make sure you move your car to the street. You know I like my car in the driveway. Yes, ma'am, bestie. Dior, going along with our plan. I loved it. I turned my attention to the box Juice bought with him. Judging by the size of it, it's a baby bed. I tear the wrapping. Just as I thought, the bed is cute, but not cute enough to save his ass. I'm about to fuck him up. It's a shame that he's unaware. Once everything is clean and put back in place, it's time to set it off up in this bitch. First, I fix Juice a glass of Patron with a splash of Red Bull. I make him some sandwiches, hot wings, and fruit from the shower. When I get to our room, he's in his boxers watching TV. My presence brings on a smile that has me burning up inside. I sit down beside him and hand him his drink, then his food. So what did you do today? I ask him while rubbing his thigh. Man, shit, nigga been looking for that bed and Chanel sheets that's in my trunk. I had to ride all the way to Brandon to a boutique. You know, a nigga does anything for y'all. Juice talks as if he hadn't done a damn thing. What he should be saying is, Tori, I was sucking and fucking Nisha and cashing her checks because she a desperate hoe. But he didn't. He continued to eat his food. He drunk all the Patron in the cup. Now he taking shots out the bottle. His dumb ass is doing half the work for me. Once I see the buzz in his eyes, I know I'm ready. I watch as he puffs in his freshly rolled blunt and relaxes. I sit next to him and start kissing him on the neck. I run my tongue up, then down his back. He continues to take shots and smoke. I lean him back so I can massage his dick. He runs his hands through my curly mane while pushing my head down. I move my head. There's no point in me sucking his dick since Nisha has the best head and pussy in Tampa. Damn, Tori, why you teasing me? Sit on this dick, girl. Juice's speech is slow and slurred. He's drunk and he's ready to fuck. That's cool. I could bet he ain't ready for what's after the fuck. Just as I suspect, I put the pussy on him and now he sleep like a baby. That's just perfect. His ass won't be sleeping for long, though. I shower and put on a pair of yoga pants and a pink t-shirt with my Nike sneakers. I go outside with the largest butcher knife I could find. I stabbed the front tire so hard the air coming out scared me. I almost fell onto my butt. I cut the stem of the tires as well. He'll need a tow truck to leave this bitch. I packed my iPad, changing clothes, money, along with toiletries. I cranked Dior's car so that I can pull off pull right off. As I head back upstairs, I have second thoughts on what I'm about to do. My hands shake uncontrollably as I pull out the icy hot spray. Juice is still naked on top of the sheets, which is perfect. I grab his cell phone off the nightstand. After going through it and finding what I find, I laugh. Then I spray the icy hot on his dick lightly. He starts to wiggle, which makes me laugh out loud a little. I squeeze the top harder, but this time, just to shake things up a little bit, I spray inside the tip of his dick. And I can't forget the balls. This time, his eyes open as he looks at his dick and then looks at me. Before he could get up, pow! I slapped his ass in the face with his cell phone. Juice falls back in pain. He looks down at his manhood that's obviously tingling and burning. Man, what the fuck? Before he could finish, I reached back so far, I touched one of my ancestors' hands and slapped him again. What did you do to my dick? Juice cries out in pain as the icy hot continues to tingle and burn. Fuck you. Rico, that's for telling Nisha she got the best head and pussy in Tampa. Yeah, that's right. That nasty bitch called my phone private so I could hear y'all fucking. Juice is stunned by my words. You could tell he feel like a fool. Fuck you, nigga. I'm out. Throwing up the deuces. I attempt to walk out the door. Juice jumps up, grabbing me. Snatching my arm, I hit him with 2 more sprays in the eye that causes him to curl back up. All he could do was moan now that his dick and eyeballs is on fire. All he could do is moan now that his dick and eyeballs is on fire. Tori, let me explain. I'm sorry. I hear him, but I'm not giving a damn. Juice tries to grab me again. I hold up the spray so he could back up from me. Teary-eyed and doubled over in pain, Juice tries to get through to me again. Wait, let me explain, please. I don't stick around to hear his pitiful explanation. I haul ass out the door, jumping in Dior's Impala, smash the gas. I'm headed towards Interstate 4. I turn on the GPS and it still has the address that Dior put in before she left. Juice is calling. I refuse the answer. Then the text messages start. Please come back home. I look at the message, then delete. Beep. After the next 5 times, I finally answer. I don't say a word. I let him speak. I know I fucked up, but you can't leave me. I love you. That weak shit he just said made me bust out a laugher. Tori, where's your ass going? I look at the phone and laugh harder. It's the only thing I could do to keep from losing my sanity. Fuck you think I'm going? Juice, I'm going to Nisha's house. Bitch, meet me there. I disconnect the call. I know he all fucked up in the head right now, and it's good for his lying ass. I called Dior and let her know I was on my way. I powered my phone off so I could take in everything that happened today. Once I reach my destination, I see my car parked on the left of the building. I get out and knock on room door 1202. Dior lets me in. She knows I don't want to talk about what just went on. I head straight for the shower. I know I already took one, but I feel disgusted inside and out. After putting on my pajamas, I ease into bed, falling asleep. Ain't easy. I want Juice right now. I can't go home, not tonight. Juice needs to learn his lesson. Plus, I gotta handle that trifling bitch, Nisha. She picked the wrong bitch. She fucked up when she disrespected Tori Lee. I'ma show her who really a boss chick. When we get up the next morning, time to give Nisha a taste of Tori. Dior's prior job experience comes in handy. We are able to hack into her old job database. We carefully created a letter from the health department stating that there is a Florida inmate that's HIV positive and named her as the person responsible for his sickness. Not only will I be sending this letter to her house, oh yes, I did my homework on her. I will be sending it to her neighbors as well as posting on her Facebook page from my fake profile. Next, I take naked pictures of her that I found in Juice's phone last night and post them online to Backpage.com. I set up a profile for her on a few gay porn sites, as well as set up a page for her on FuckBuddies.com. That should keep that easy bake oven bitch busy for a while. I silently pat myself on the back for a phenomenal job. Dior, that was much fun. I feel much better. We high-fived, then hug each other after that statement. It was time to get dressed and leave. We needed to mail these letters out. We are in Lakeland, Florida right now, so it's perfect that we send the letters from here. We go to the local Kinko's to print them. We wear gloves. We can't take any chances on Dior getting busted for hacking into that system. We mail the letters from a mailbox in the plaza. Now we just wait. I tell D she's free to leave me. I'm thankful Charles was okay with her staying out with her. I'm thankful that Charles was okay for her staying out with me and not asking too many questions. I need to feed little Kennedy. She's busy as hell in my stomach. Besides, I needed to talk to Juice about what happened last night. The truth is, I love him. I want him. My first reaction was to call Juice, but when I turned on my phone, I seen I had 32 messages. I don't respond to any of them. I decide that I'll talk to him when I get home. I need to make sure that I'll talk to him when I get home. The ride back home is completely quiet. I need to make sure I think things through and make my next move, my best move. Once I get inside, Juice is laying in the bed. When he looks up and notices me, he has guilt written all over his face. The first thing came out of his mouth. I've been calling you, Tori. Where the fuck you been? I stare at him with my hands on my hip for a moment. I wasn't letting trash ass Nisha suck my dick. That's for sure. Shaking my head, then headed straight to the closet. Wait. I stare at him with my hands on my hip for a moment. I wasn't letting trash ass Nisha suck my dick. That's for sure. Shaking my head, then headed straight to the closet to begin to pack. What the fuck you think you doing? What the fuck you think you doing? Juice jump up from the bed. I'm leaving, dummy. Fuck you think I'm doing? I say without even looking up at him. So I didn't see him headed towards me. He snatches the clothes out of my hand. You ain't going nowhere, he whispered in my ear as we walked out the closet. I can't resist him and I can't fight the feeling in my heart. I put the suitcase down. I looked into Juice's eyes. Neither one of us say a word. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. What is understood is I love this man and he loves me, and the child growing inside of me. I change my clothes and then climb into bed where I fall asleep in his arms. Over the next 4 weeks, Juice is under me, no longer leaving and lying to me, and we're getting back on track. We discussed moving back to Atlanta by late January. It was only weeks away. Dior is ready to go back home, and Charles has agreed to move to Atlanta with her. Even Kamisha wants to leave. Everyone around us is going to jail for tax fraud, so quite frankly, it's time to leave this popular town. I'm glad I never worked with any of these girls in Tampa. They lips too loose for my liking. They're spilling beans like they worked in a Mexico restaurant. Everyone knows who's who, so the police know too. I'm thankful my money put away safely with a few damn good alibis. And at this time, I'm over $350,000 strong in the game. There is no need for me to keep running names or keep living in Tampa. I needed to get rid of Ariane so that I can get back to Atlanta. I had to put a plan in motion like now if I wanted to get home and live a normal life and keep little Miss Kennedy safe. On a Saturday morning, Juice left the house early, which left me nothing to do. So I called D-Ray to help me start packing so our move would be easy. We have a blast. No Juice, no Charles, just us like old times. Dior uses this time to confess she wants to be with Charles, but feels bad about him leaving his kids. I don't think that shit is right, Tori, a man leaving his kids. I like his daughters now that Kim lets them come over. I thought back to that night Dior beat up Akima. Funny, now they have an understanding in such a short period. Well, if you love him, then go for it, is my advice. I hear my phone ringing downstairs. I hated to get up with this enormous belly. Kennedy is doing so many flips and kicks. I would have thought that 2 babies was in there wrestling. My phone is ringing back to back since Juice is at home. I decided that answering the line might be best. When I finally get to my phone, it's Kamisha. What's going on now? I think to myself as I rub my belly. Hello? All I hear is Kamisha screaming, Tori, where the fuck are you? You got to come up here right now. The feds and the TPD down here and Juice got shot. My legs grow weak. My palms start to sweat. Calling Dior downstairs, I reach for my sofa back. My stomach, my chair, I'm in it. My stomach began to tighten and I was scared. Why were the feds there? Where were they coming? Why was the feds there? Were they coming for me next? Was Juice dying or just injured badly? I could barely manage to say anything because I was all choked with tears. Wait, Kim, what? Tori, just stop what you're doing. Come to North Tampa and I will tell you what happened. I will give you directions. Just come now. Juice needs you. I listened to Kamisha carefully for the whereabouts of my man. I can barely breathe. My world is shattering into pieces. Honey, not Juice got shot at the last damn chapter in the last damn page. Okay, now she has her acknowledgments here, and I'm just going to scroll past these and let you guys read them. You can pause this part, and you can read this part however you need to read it. So if you want to read it, you just pause and you just read, right? Duh. Okay. So, honey, baby, that was a good book. All right, so just in case you guys do not know, me and Toni Michelle are going to be conducting 2 interviews, you guys. We are going to be conducting one interview as Toni Michelle, with her as Toni Michelle, and then we are going to be doing another interview with her as Toni Lee. So we're going to be interviewing not only the author from the author's standpoint of view, but we're also going to be interviewing from the character's point of view, which is based on that story. It is over, but hopefully, Lord, hopefully Toni will send us another gift, book number 2. And if she does, we'll read that one. And that'll be my pleasure to read. That'll be on me. I appreciate you guys. This book is called Money is the Motive, you guys. Money is the Motive by Toni Michelle. The character's name is Tori Lee. So guys, we're going to be interviewing Toni Michelle. Make sure you guys hit her avatar right now. Get over there and subscribe to her channel. She's going to be doing reaction videos on my readings, guys. That's going to be exciting. I mean, zam. In the meantime, I'm about to go ahead and go to sleep so I can get up and continue to read Mariah Carey, Becoming Mariah, and that'll be resuming tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for sticking in there with me for this book. I'm going to figure out what's wrong with the playlist. I need to create an auto playlist for Toni Michelle. In the meantime, comment. Make sure you guys like